Good morning, class. Today I'm going to start a fresh chapter. The name of the chapter is Accounts from Incomplete Records. As per the practical topics, this is your last chapter. As you can see in our book, we have completed almost all the chapters as per my knowledge. The chapter 1 rectification of errors. As per the CBSE, we have to cut the 30% section. So according to my own choice, I'm going to cut this chapter. क्योंकि ये चैप्टर आपका इतना इम्पॉर्टेंट चैप्टर नहीं है और ये बहुत ज़्यादा यूजफुल भी नहीं होगा इन फ्यूचर. सो आई एम गोइंग टू कट दिस चैप्टर एंड as per our syllabus, the practical chapter is only this one which is left. This is accounts from incomplete record. So let's start this chapter today. Firstly, the meaning of incomplete records. Incomplete, from the name it is clear, which are incomplete means जो complete नहीं है. So this chapter is based on single entry system. जितने भी हमने starting से अभी तक हम यही पढ़ रहे हैं कि the accounts are based on the double entry system. There are two aspects of every transaction. One is in the debit and second is in the credit side. But this chapter is opposite to that double entry system. Here we are making our books of accounts on the basis of single entry system. That's why they are not complete. The information posted in these kinds of accounts are incomplete. So that's why they are known as incomplete records, because they are based on the single entry system. This is the theoretical section. No need to do this. Look at the difference between the double entry and the single entry, incomplete records. The double entry system record all the aspects of transaction, but this single entry system record only some few transactions are recorded as per this incomplete records. Types of account. In the double entry, we will record personal, real and nominal accounts, and in single entry, the personal accounts are to be recorded and a cash book is to be maintained. From the double entry system, you can check the arithmetical accuracy. From this, you cannot check the accuracy. Double entry system reflect the true profit or loss. The single entry system cannot reflect the true profit, and we are not preparing the correct profit with the help of this single entry. The financial position is prepared by showing the balance sheet. Here the balance sheet is prepared, but the name of the balance sheet is changed. We can call the balance sheet as statement of affairs, and this is made in single entry. Adjustments are made while preparing the financial statements. Here they said कि no adjustment made because of the completions of the accounts. Proof. Such double entry systems are act as an evidence in case of court or in case of any dispute. This single entry system is not working as an evidence. This method is suitable. We are doing business smaller, large scale level. This method is suitable only when you are doing small size business and where the number of transactions are very less and almost the transactions are on cash basis. Reliability. This obviously double entry system is more reliable. People can easily make trust on this. This single entry system is less reliable as compared to double entry system. So we have the ascertainment of profit and loss from incomplete records. Here we are preparing two things. One is the statement of affairs and one is the statement of profit and loss account. The second is conversion into double entry system. As per the CBSE, this section is not the part of your syllabus now. So we have to do up to illustration number 12 only. उसके बाद जो conversion into double entry system है वो as per the guidelines cut हो चुका है. So the topic is statement of affairs. As I said, the statement of affairs is the balance sheet of the firm. As we are knowing, in the double entry system, we are preparing the balance sheet with the assets and liability and reflects the financial position with the help of that balance sheet. In this single entry system, we are preparing the balance sheet as by the name statement of affairs. The format is completely same. We have this side liability, this side asset, but the name is changed here only. The name is known as statement of affairs in place of the balance sheet. So the balance sheet is known as the statement of affairs here. And here we have the missing figure as capital. Capital is not mentioned. Assets में से जितनी भी liabilities है वो minus करने के बाद जो balancing figure आएगी वो आपकी capital होगी in this statement of affairs. Now one more thing you have to remember. जब हमने अकाउंटिंग इक्वेशन की थी स्टार्टिंग में 6th चैप्टर में, हमने उसमें एक फॉर्मूला कैलकुलेट किया था प्रॉफिट फाइंड आउट करने का. आई होप रिमेंबर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. द प्रॉफिट इज कैलकुलेटेड बाय क्लोजिंग कैपिटल प्लस ड्रॉइंग माइनस एडिशनल कैपिटल एंड माइनस ओपनिंग कैपिटल. विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस वी आर प्रिपेयरिंग वी विल फाइंड आउट द अमाउंट ऑफ प्रॉफिट और लॉस. जो डबल एंट्री सिस्टम था उसमें हम ट्रेडिंग एंड प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट बनाते थे, बट सिंगल एंट्री सिस्टम में हम स्टेटमेंट ऑफ प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट बनाएंगे. सो लुक एट द फर्स्ट इलस्ट्रेशन. Anurag keeps incomplete records like this. It is mentioned कि they are the incomplete records. Some informations are mentioned here. So we have to prepare the statement of profit and loss. This is prepared for the year ended, and this single entry system is making with a single column because double aspect is not there. So you have to write down the formula. The formula is closing capital plus drawings minus additional capital and minus the opening capital. These are the maximum things. Now as per the statement, the capital at the beginning, this is the opening capital, at the end the closing capital, it is 620. So write down the closing capital fix firstly 620. Then we have drawings made during the year is 250. Add the amount of drawings in it. Drawings additional capital is 30 and the opening capital is 8 lakh. Minus the additional capital and minus the opening capital. Then you will get the amount of profit. This is profit made during the year. I think this is easy for you to understand. Look at one more question with the second illustration. Kavish, who keeps his books on a single entry system, this is the capital as on 1st of April. So 1st of April is the opening capital is 3 lakh. At the end of the year as on 31st March 2017 कि कुछ एसेट्स लायबिलिटीज मेंशन है. सो यहाँ से हम क्लोजिंग कैपिटल फाइंड आउट करेंगे. ड्यूरिंग द ईयर ही इंट्रोड्यूस 40,000 एडिशनल कैपिटल एंड विड्रॉ 15 फॉर हिज पर्सनल यूज. सो एज पर दिस फर्स्टली वी हैव टू प्रिपेयर द स्टेटमेंट ऑफ अफेयर्स बिकॉज हमें यहाँ पर क्लोजिंग कैपिटल फाइंड आउट करनी है as on March 31st March 2017. You know the assets and liabilities. So as per the statement, cash, furniture, bank, debtors, stock, they are all are my asset. Cash 25, furniture 220, machineries of 75, debtors they are of 40, stock is of 60. Then we have creditors and bills payable. Creditors are of 70 and the value of PP is 20. The total it is 420 minus this one. We have the balancing figure as capital. It is 330. You will get the closing capital now. Find out कर चुके हम यहाँ पर. Now we have to make statement of profit and loss because we have to find out the profit also. The formula is closing capital plus drawings. The formula is same. Minus additional capital and minus the opening capital. So from this balance sheet, the value of closing capital is 330. During the year, they said he introduced 40 as additional and 15 for personal expense. The personal expense, you know, they are the drawings. 40 as additional capital, and in the beginning it is mentioned the opening capital is 3 lakhs. So you can find out the balancing figure. This is the amount of 5,000 left. This is again profit during the year. So I hope this is easy for you to understand. Okay, let's do one more question with illustration number 4. Alka started a business with a capital of 5 lakh on 1st of October. She started her business as on 1st of October in the mid of the year. So this is the opening capital. She borrowed from her husband a sum of 2 lakh at the rate of 10% per annum. Interest not been yet paid. So interest is outstanding on this 2 lakh for business and brought a further amount of 130 as capital. Further amount means उसने बाद में पैसा लगाया बिजनेस के. बाद में मीन्स एडिशनल कैपिटल उसने लगाई 130 बाद में जब भी बिजनेस की ज़रूरत पड़ी. These are the assets and liability and she withdrew rupee 20,000 per month during this period, and you have to find out the profit and loss. So firstly I am going to prepare again the statement of affairs as on 2016 with the help of the information. We have cash, bank, stock, debtors and creditors. So we have cash, bank, stock, debtors and the creditors. The values are 40 120, 510, it is 450, and this is 280. These are the things mentioned here. Now one term. She started her business with 5 lakh as on 1st of October. So 1st of October when she started with 5 lakh rupees. This is the opening capital. Then she borrowed amount from her husband rupees 2 lakh. This is the loan which she taken from her husband for business purpose at the rate of 10%. So this is not her personal expense. उसने अपने husband से पैसा लेके business में invest किया. So this is the amount of loan, and you know loan हम repay करते हैं after 1 year. So this is the part of my liability. Loan 10% loan है, amount of loan is rupee 2 lakh. Then she said interest on this is still unpaid. 2 lakh के ऊपर अगर आप interest pay करेंगे 10% से, that is 20,000. बट शी स्टार्टेड हर बिजनेस एज ऑन 1st of October. तो अक्टूबर से हम मार्च तक का सिर्फ इंटरेस्ट उसके ऊपर फाइंड आउट करेंगे. दिस इज आउटस्टैंडिंग इंटरेस्ट जो हमने एडजस्टमेंट्स की थी फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में. सो 210 इज द टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ लोन विच शी हैज़ टू रीपे फ्रॉम हर बिजनेस. So find out the balancing figure as closing capital. Here the total is 1120. So obviously this is also 1120. The balancing figure is known as capital 630. Now prepare the statement of profit and loss. Formula again, closing capital plus drawings minus additional and minus the opening capital. The closing capital is 630, and as you can see the opening capital is 5 lakh. About the drawings and the additional capital. Additional capital is she further invested 130. So this is the additional capital as 130. So these are to be minus. And she withdraw 20,000 per month. 1 month उसने 20,000 ड्रॉ की और बिजनेस अक्टूबर में स्टार्ट किया था, तो अक्टूबर से मार्च तक 6 मंथ्स में उसने ड्राइंग की 20,000 पर मंथ के अकॉर्डिंग. तो 6 मंथ्स की हो गई आपकी 120. देन फाइंड आउट द अमाउंट ऑफ प्रॉफिट. सो इट इज़ 120 प्रॉफिट मेड ड्यूरिंग द ईयर. ओके, सो these are the questions. Okay, enough for today. The next topic we will discuss in the next video. Acha, here look at one more illustration, little bit small question. Illustration number 5. Capital at the end is mentioned as 4 lakh. Withdraw 5,000 per month for household expenses. This is drawing. 1 month is 5,000. For 1 year it is 60,000. Sold his personal investment 80,000 at a profit of 25% and introduced this into the business. उसके पास कोई पर्सनल इन्वेस्टमेंट थी 80,000 की, जिसको उसने 25% का प्रॉफिट अर्न करके सेल कर दिया, और जितना भी अमाउंट आया है टोटल सेल करने से उसको उसने एज एडिशनल कैपिटल बिजनेस में इंट्रोड्यूस किया. You have to find out the profit. So we will use the formula closing capital plus drawing minus additional capital and minus opening capital. तो इसमें opening capital कहीं नहीं है, तो leave it. The closing capital is 4 lakh. As I said, 1 month drawings is 5,000. For the year it is 60,000. Minus the additional capital. 80,000 को 25% के प्रॉफिट पर, तो आप 80,000 का 25% निकाल कर उसमें प्लस कर दीजिए, या फिर इन्होंने 80,000 का 125% निकाल के टोटल कैपिटल है 1 लाख की, बोथ आर द सेम थिंग्स, वो प्लस किया है तो यू विल गेट द प्रॉफिट. इट इज़ 80,000. द अमाउंट ऑफ कैपिटल द प्रॉफिट अर्नड इज ड्यूरिंग द ईयर इज़ 3,60,000. अब मैं आपको एक चीज़ और बता रही हूँ, ये 125% में कंफ्यूज मत होना आप लोग. उसने कहा है 80,000 के ऊपर उसने 25% प्रॉफिट अर्न किया, तो यह है आपका 20,000. तो 80,000 पर 20,000 का प्रॉफिट अर्न करके सेलिंग प्राइस तो आपकी 1 लाख ही होगी ना. सो द सेलिंग प्राइस इज़ 1 लाख हियर. सो दिस इज़ अबाउट दिस क्वेश्चन. नाउ यू जस्ट ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट द amount. You just try to find out the questions up to illustration number 5. I think exercise questions are also similar, so you just try to sort out the question. The next topic I'll discuss in my next video. So up to that, take care and watch my video very carefully and try to sort out the question. Thank you so much. Guys, look at this illustration number 5 once again. In this we not need to find out the profit. Profit is mentioned here 80,000. You have to find out the capital at the beginning, means we have to find out the value of opening capital. मैंने ये टर्म कंसीडर नहीं किया. आई थॉट यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द प्रॉफिट ऑफ द करंट ईयर. So here the addition minor change is there here. You have to write down the formula closing capital plus drawing minus additional capital. The minus opening capital is not mentioned here, so you have to less the amount of profit you will get the opening capital. The thing is, things are same. You just have to write in place of capital only the amount of profit. So 4 lakh plus 60 minus 1 lakh, and the profit as per your book it is mentioned profit of the current year is 80,000. So you have to write down the profit here and you will get the value of closing opening capital, because यहाँ पर हमें क्वेश्चन में मेंशन था you have to calculate the capital at the beginning and the profit of the current year is mentioned. So this is the only modification in illustration number 5.